Welcome back to another episode. Today's topic is the S word, and it's always a good time to use the S word. Now, if you're not sure what that S word is, it is sell. It's always a good time to sell. Now, you might have been thinking something else, but sell is the word to use. Essentially, anytime we negotiate, we're working with other people, we want to get our agenda actually pushed, let's say, to the front of the line, we actually have to be able to sell something. Now, going along with that, for some, it's a primary focus, but my love for the word actually goes deeper than that. And when you can actually connect to someone, and you can connect them to what they want or that they need, that changes everything. So you might be thinking of traditional sell where you have the salesperson trying to sell you a product that maybe you don't need. I'm not talking about that at all whatsoever. I'm talking about someone who's so passionate about what they do that they're looking to connect you with whatever it is that you want or need. And you can tell the difference. You can usually tell the difference based on whatever challenge or problem you actually have, because someone who's looking to sell you on something wants to understand that first. Now, not everyone wants to sell you on what you need, but I'm focused on that smaller segment of folks that are actually looking to create value, not for themselves, but for you. So with that, I have to give a shout out to my good friend Remus, who mentioned in a post on LinkedIn today that the best introductions are usually the ones that are offered with no expectation, let's say, of compensation. So you do something just because you feel that you can, and you actually do. And so when you're actually willing to do something without, let's say, value being created for yourself, it says a lot about you, and it says a lot about the value you actually create. And I actually countered his point by saying that the best value often exceeds the cost, even if the cost is zero. Now, I may not have said those words specifically, but I was just getting along the lines of when you actually provide value for someone, no matter how much, whatever it is you actually charge, if whatever value you provide for someone, if it gives them more value than whatever the cost was of whatever product or service or whatever the offering was at all, then that is an awesome transaction. Because what it actually says is someone's willing to give you something and you're giving them something in exchange. And if you receive something that's actually greater in value, you've made a good deal for yourself. And it's not always the easiest to identify what those actual opportunities are. So you need practice. Now, sometimes you can kind of smell some of the stuff coming through the air that just is not going to mesh well with you. Because just the word choice and kind of like the patterns that are actually put out there, you kind of seen them all before. But every now and then you get something that is intriguing. And that intriguing piece is the marketing that goes along with it. You probably hear something for the first time where you're just like, I haven't heard it put that way before. Or that does sound a lot familiar enough to me that I can kind of let that through because that's actually what I'm looking for. So being able to identify those types of opportunities, someone that's actually looking to help you and they can help you, that takes a discerned eye. But when you actually do see it, and when you do find those folks that are looking to provide you with more value than anything else, that says a lot about who you're dealing with. So, word of the day, sell. You want to use that word. It's always a good time to use that word. And if someone's working to sell you, just kind of hear that first statement, that first phrase, just to hear and understand what it is they're actually referring to. Now, if they can say it very simply and succinctly, perfect. But if they have a hard time getting it out, they need more practice. So what are you going to do on the next opportunity that actually comes your way? Well, you're going to give it the benefit of the doubt just to be able to screen it to see if that's something that actually works for you or not. And if it doesn't, just say next. No harm, no foul. But it's a powerful word. It's something we all need to be able to use. And again, when we find that right person that's looking to sell us something, it can be a match made in heaven. So that's the word of the day. I hope you appreciate it, and I hope you tune into the next episode. But until then, bye.